with you always to talk like you. Listen, bro. Wait.
60 bands on my neck. How many shots to the center of a freak, nigga? 3 in his ass, lick his stomach, smell his pinky, nigga. They throwing shots, time to see if them pussy niggas can take it. The nigga whack is a snitch and the jolly niggas are rapists. See, Lush was on to something, tried to act like it was nothing. Said you ain't know that freaky ass taker you was frontin'. Munchie ain't fucking with you and Spider-Loc ain't gon' save you. If you wanted, you gon' take it. Stop them freaky ass behaviors. Let's get straight to the point, see, we ain't gotta wait for later. Nigga with your last name kidnapped that girl before he raped her. Said the moms of gang members don't deserve no piece of prayers. When General butt naked, the kid Tesher is your savior. You ain't gotta stall me out, cause I ain't asking for no favors. Get it crackin' right now, we ain't gotta wait for later. Walked into your own building, heard my voice and then you ducked away. Was humble like a bitch, cause you a hoe, stay in your fucking place. That nigga whack is slut and pathetic, FLAKKO's a fucking lame. Whack ain't come outside because he hiding from his fucking gang. Talking like you tough when niggas spitting in your fucking face. T-Row didn't quit, we wouldn't even know your fucking name. Whack in front of Adam, but Adam is how he do you. See, FLAKKO lied on me and then Wack told me to sue you. Treated Wack like a bitch, you should've seen it, it was beautiful. Now every single week that nigga jolly on my pupil. Is it Fred or is it Frederick? Is it Dave or is it David? All thighs on me. FLAKKO belly, now you famous. Type of creep nigga is you. How are you and Dave related? Nigga, no means no. You should've told him not to take it. I'm really in the field, you niggas stuck inside the matrix. From BET to the Knicks, down in Compton where your face is. That nigga real jolly got some freaky ass cases. Tryna fake fight Lush cause Adam wanted you to face. You wanna be like academics, making videos like point and shoot. You and Dave the same ass lane, we know the fucking truth. Brick ain't say this shit is a play, cause he don't fuck with you. He not gon' get involved when them real shooters come for you. If you grew up in the land, them thirsties, they would've humbled you. Grew up with them lions, I promise they would've hunted you. I get disrespectful, the next time I'ma punish you. You dirty fat bitch, I swear to God I see the bum in you. Niggas say they shooters till it's time to bring them guns out. Loose can't read and Wack lost his wife to Clubhouse. Treat Wack like a bitch, mark him out before he snitch again. FLAKKO, when I see you, I'ma show you the type of bitch you is. Niggas say they see me, they pullin' blick out. I promise that this Glock can make you sit down. Drum with a cooler, one for you, one for your brother. Wrap the string around the mop, sound like your dumbass when you stutter. Swear to God, nigga.
Hear me out though, right? Wait, bro, wait. Again, wait though. Just right though, right? Wait though, right? I do want to. Wait though.
Studio, Rich Rapper, type it in TNN Trap News Network. We back in the same, like cracking the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Yes, that's TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge-ito you can get in nobody's college-ito. Like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of this Rich Trapper Mafia. Hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Y'all see me wearing the Words Are Hard merch. Good hats available now. Make sure you tap in richtraphouse.com and you see the hoodie Words Are Hard merch available now. Make sure y'all get into that Words Are Hard with the boom words over whoopies on the back. Yes, sir. So the link is in the description, richtraphouse.com. Get into that if you ain't got into that. And get into Broke Baby Mama, out now on all streaming platforms, as well as the Words Are Hard, Pathetic, FLAKKO, and Rat Run Hunter disc, out now on all streaming platforms. Yo, y'all, we in this thing, man. We got OG Sureño responding to BG Knockout, saying that Mexicans can snitch on blacks in the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. You feel me? Now, this is what I will say. A lot of Mexicans gonna be mad when I say this. I talk about blacks. I'm gonna talk about Mexicans. I'm gonna keep it. Nobody gets. I start off by saying this. I ain't had a Mexican get mad at me yet for talking bad about WACK, Brick Baby, or any other black man that I talk about on my channel. Whether I'm telling the truth, when I'm telling the truth and all that, I ain't seen nobody get mad yet. So don't get mad now. I have been snitched on by Mexicans in the Los Angeles County Jail. It's not what I heard. It's not what I think. This is what I've experienced. I have been told on by a Mexican in the LA County jail system. So I ain't saying they were Sureño. I'm not saying that because I don't know if they were gang related or nothing like that. But I know that I got told on by a Mexican. I know that. And I know that I had to tuck my little 1-2 step like Sierra. That's what I know. That's what I know. That's not what I think. That's what I know for a fact. So I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. You feel me? MBG gaming, man, somebody did tell on me, bro, and it wasn't even cool because I wasn't even bothering nobody. Like, I just had what I had. You feel me? Like, I wasn't bothering nobody. I just had what I had. You feel me? And I made the mistake of talking too much, and I was talking to my bunkie. We was in Supermax. I was talking to my bunkie, and then next to me was a Mexican dude, and blah, blah, blah. And bro got up and went to the bar and said whatever he had to say, and blah, blah, blah. Next thing I know, I'm being searched and all that, whoopty bam. You feel me? It got tucked, and I didn't get in no trouble for it and all that, but on the back end, you feel me? I had to face what I had to face as far as learning a hard lesson about talking too much. And low-key, the black shot caller was low-key hot at me. The black Mac rep was low-key hot at me because I explained to him what happened. And then he was like, bro, so you was talking too much? And I was like, honestly, yeah. But I didn't know. I was like 18, 19 years old. You feel me? I was young. I ain't know. It was my first time being in the county. I just know I had what I had to protect myself. And he was like, come on, bro, you making the door hot and wooty bam. I got a whole lecture. I ain't getting no DP for it or nothing like that because I didn't really go out like no mark about it, but I got a whole lecture. That nigga wasn't happy. And if I did it again, he was going to make me have to do a mandatory workout. I ain't going to lie. And I'm not going to lie either. Before I get into this story, I was a nigga in the county that always had low-key had to do a little mandatory workout. I never had big infractions. Never really had big infractions, but I stayed doing something that had me doing 250 burpees, 500 burpees, 1,000 burpees. I stayed doing something that just had me doing push-ups. I was a burpee machine, big dog. I was a burpee machine. I digress. We got the Sereno talking about BG knockout and all that kind of stuff. Let's get into it.
Here to deliver y'all that daily report. Now, an OG Southsider who goes by the name Sonny Boy heard an interview that BG Knockout did a while ago. And in that video, BG Knockout said that the Southerners have permission to tell on the blacks to get them off the yard. Now, Sonny said as far as prison goes, the blacks have no structure. And as far as their politics goes, it's different from the Southsiders. Then he said on the yard, there are different groups when it comes to the blacks. And the only time they come...
Now, that is true. The blacks are very splintered off. You have the blacks as like the top, the blacks. Then you got the Bloods and the Crips. And then, you know, you might have like whatever. It's like, I'm not a super penitentiary guy, so I don't want to start going into like all the whatevers. But you got the blacks. Then you got from the blacks, you got like the Bloods, the Crips, the Coomies, whatever else is there. No disrespect to nobody. I'm not no big prison nigga. I never committed crimes so poorly that I got caught and had to do prison time. I'm not saying I didn't commit prison level consequence crimes. I was just really good at it, so I didn't get caught. And then when I stopped being good at it, I stopped committing crimes because I don't want to go to jail. So I was like, boop, square. Box of Apple Jacks, twice as green. I'm going to stay in that lane and do the news you can use and knowledge you can't get in college. But, you know, you got that. And then you got, like, individual sets within the Crips and individual sets within the Bloods. And then you got this and that, blah, blah. And then you got, like, the Mexicans, and then they just like Mexican. You got, like, Serranos, Norteños, and then they got what they got. Then you got the whites, and they just got what that. There's a lot of splintered and a lot of fractions and a lot of branches off the blacks is what I'm trying to say. It's a lot going on within the blacks. So I can see how it could be a little bit hard to navigate. But if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
Together is when it's a race riot. And he said even when it's a riot between the black and the brown, a lot of the blacks don't participate. And he said for the blacks that don't participate in race riots, they don't even get held accountable for their actions. Now, Sonny Boy said as far as the California prison system goes, nobody's more structured than the Mexicans. And he said we're the only group that's held to a higher standard than anybody else. Then he says we're held accountable for our lives than any other group. And he said for anybody that doubts him, if you've been to any one of these California prison yards, then you would know that what he's saying is facts. Now, he said as far as prison goes, the Southern Mexicans hold each other accountable for their own actions. And when one of their own violates the rules, people seen or heard the viciousness that the Southsiders do to each other when somebody violates the rule. Then he says if you've ever been in the prison system, then you already know that Rasta will unalive each other for violations, even if they're small ones. Now, he said they're so structured that he even seen other groups tell him that y'all serious about this ish. And he responded back by saying...
But see, here's the thing about that. And now, this is not towards the Mexicans. This is not towards the blacks. This is actually towards everybody. There is a political structure that's intense for all parties involved that represent these factions and fraternities within the Los Angeles County Jail System or the California Departments of Corrections and Rehabilitation. However, like with all... However... Hit the brakes. However... Skirt, hit the brakes. There are exceptions to every rule. You could be a victim of good politics. You could be a victim of bad politics. The same politics that saved your life could cost you your life the very next day. You feel me? So just because you good yesterday don't mean you're going to be good today. Just because you good today don't mean you're going to be good tomorrow, big dog. The politics are politics, and they're never fair to anyone. They're never fair to anyone outside of he who was politicking. You feel me? That's all I'm saying.
We are. Now, he said as far as BG Knockout saying that the Southsiders have permission to tell. And he said, since you said that, give me the name of that person that gave you that information. Then he says one thing about Rasa, if you give us paperwork on somebody that's no good, he's gonna get hurt. Now, Sonny told BG Knockout, if you don't like the Southsiders, just say that. But he said, don't go online and make something up, trying to make it seem as though it's true. Now, he said it doesn't take no rocket scientist to see that if you look at the writing on the wall. It says that the Rasa is the most structured, and it also states that the Rasa is the most vicious out of any other group. Now, he said this is in no way, shape, or form taking any subliminal shots at any other group, but that's just facts. Now, OG Sonny said for anybody like BG Knockout to say something like that, the only thing he asked of them is to come with facts. And he said, don't make up no BS story just because you got locked up and got jumped by 100 Mexicans. And he said the way that BG Knockout was talking, somewhere along the line, he was...
Maybe 100 Mexicans is a little exaggeratory. I don't think that he got jumped by 100 Mexicans. To get jumped by 100 Mexicans would mean that BG Knockout just wouldn't be here anymore. So that's a little exaggeratory, you feel me? But I can see the point. And then you got to keep in mind, too, that I believe that BG Knockout is from the city of Compton, you feel me? And there's a different type of racial structure and political aspects that go amongst the Mexicans and the blacks within the city of Compton, California. You feel me? Shout out to Compton and shout out to Bompton, you feel me?
Probably a victim to the Southsiders. And he said ever since that day, BG Knockout never liked the Rasa. And he said the only reason BG Knockout made those allegations is because he tried to make the blacks look like they're more structured than the Southsiders. And the only way the Southsiders...
Shout out to my man Jason Marshall, just dropped the... So do you think that I should leave it open for them to decide, or should I make it a $5 minimum? My bad, y'all. We getting a donation link up for the Rich Trap Drive, and we add into richtraphouse.com. So Tag Khaki Pants is just going over some logistics with me real quick. But with that being said, man, by the time y'all done watching this video, richtraphouse.com, you will be able to donate to the Rich Trap Drive. So make sure you tap in with that if you want to tap in with that. We're giving away Christmas trees to a family in need December the 15th. Last day to donate will be December the 14th. Make sure you tap in with the tap in. If you ain't tapped in with that tap in, you feel me? You feel me? Let me go ahead and get that bone. Ooh.
It's true. Now, he said it doesn't take no rocket scientist to see that if you look at the writing on the wall. It says that the Rasa is the most structured, and it also states that the Rasa is the most vicious out of any other group. Now, he said this is in no way, shape, or form taking any subliminal shots at any other group.
I did not give out turkeys. Nah, I got the whole indigenous people thing going for me, so I don't really do too much for Thanksgiving. Indigenous people things, you know. Families from here. We didn't come over on slave ships. We're actually from the Americas, modern known. But I believe in Christmas. I'll put Santa Claus over a pilgrim any day. For sure. For sure.
That's just facts. Now, OG Sonny said for anybody like BG Knockout to say something like that, the only thing he asked of them is to come with facts. And he said, don't make up no BS story just because you got locked up and got jumped by 100 Mexicans. And he said the way that BG Knockout was talking, somewhere along the line, he was probably a victim to the Southsiders. And he said ever since that day, BG Knockout never liked the Rasa. And he said the only reason BG Knockout made those allegations is because he tried to make the blacks look like they're more structured than the Southsiders. And the only way the Southsiders can get
so it seems like there's racial tension on all sides here. Like, one doesn't seem any more racist than the next. One doesn't seem any more opposed to the other race than the next. It seems like both of these guys are not really too fond of the opposing race. And it's kind of sad because if you go down far enough, you know, Mexicans and blacks are really the same thing, especially if you're coming from the Americas. But we're not going to get into the whole fact of that because that's a history lesson that you guys aren't ready for. But hopefully these guys can figure things out because at this point, it's like an argument over nothing.
And as if they snitch on the blacks to get them off that yard. Now, Sonny Boy ended it off by saying that Rasa's not bowing down to anybody. And he said Rasa play these games, but they play for keeps. And he said that's the difference because the blacks don't play like that, and they never gonna play like that. And he said as far as the black politics in prison, he said he's not gonna speak on that, but theirs is just not like ours. Now, Sonny Boy responded back to BG Knockout and what he said. And now that you guys heard what he said, y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. Paperboy Newsstand. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous out there. Count.
Shout out to my man Paperboy News. We up out here to the next one. Though. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know it's red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free. Avenue Angel until he's free. We gone.